messages?
Later.
This sounded kind of important.
Come on.
Dennis,
And?
listen to me.
What?
Your mother called.
My mother.
She wants you to get home as soon as you can.
Is that the whole message?
Yep.
Was something wrong? Did she say anything else?
She just wants you to get there. But she did sound kind of scared.
It's busy. Listen. Keep on trying, all right, Suzanne? Tell her I'm on my way.
Okay.
Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in there.
Mother?
Look, I can't.
Dennis Booker?
Oh, God, I'm glad you're here.
What the hell happened here?
We thought maybe you could tell us.
I was in the kitchen. I heard all this glass breaking, and someone was shooting.
Did you see the guy?
Mr. Booker, I'm O'Haver, Federal Marshal's office. When was the last time you saw your father?
What is this, some kind of joke?
I've got a warrant here for Nicholas Booker. We've got reason to believe he's in the vicinity. Has he tried to contact you in the last 24 hours?
He isn't trying to contact us for the last 14 years. You really think he did this?
I don't know. But if he tries to contact you, please, let us know.
Why?
Because as long as your father's out there, your lives are in danger.
Did you call Kathy?
Yes. She was worried. But you know your sister. She's got exams. She never lets anything get in the way.
Did you say anything about Dad?
No. I don't know why. I guess I never really explained the divorce to you kids.
What's to explain, Ma? He left.
Nick wasn't a bad man. At least not when I knew him. Even after we split up, he'd come and see you kids and make sure I was doing okay.
But then he stopped. I guess he just didn't want a family anymore.
Ow!
You okay? Here, let me see your hand.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Here, put this on it.
Our lives went on without him, and I thought it was best to leave it alone.
Listen, Mom. Do you know where Dad is?
No.
When was the last time you saw him?
The night he dropped you off from the hockey game. He said goodbye just like usual. I haven't heard from him since.
Until now.
Dennis, your father would never do anything to hurt me. Or you. You gotta believe that.
Thanks. Listen, Mom. I think you should stay at Aunt Connie's for a couple weeks.
You know I can't do that.
All right, listen. I'll stay with you here tonight, okay?
I left that in there for you. I found it after you moved out.
Why did he leave? Why do you want a divorce?
Oh, Dennis. He didn't leave me. I left him. He was doing some things I just didn't think were right.
Like what? I mean, did he hurt you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Business things. Anyway, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was. I'm just gonna throw some of this stuff out.
It's okay to have good memories, you know. I've got some too.
I just want to forget about him.
Okay, the computer didn't have anything on him, so I checked the central files downtown. Dennis, if anyone finds out I have this...
Listen, I really appreciate this. This is really important to me.
Okay. All right, it says here he worked for the Meat Cutters Union.
Then he took off.
Right. Now, you say the last time you saw him was in '76?
Yeah.
Well, according to this, he was arrested in March of '77.
What for?
Some union payroll scam. But the DA's office has no record of prosecution or conviction.
Who's this?
His name is Victor Ross.
Wait a minute, that's the guy on trial.
He was a big syndicate boss in the '70s. They just extradited him for the murder of Frank Harmon.
The union man.
Yeah.
And what's this have to do with my father?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I checked it out, and I just came to a dead end.
What do you mean, dead end?
Dennis, it's so weird that there is nothing on your father after 1977. Nothing.
Best I can do. Well, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm Nick Booker's son.
Dennis? I haven't seen you since you're a kid.
Yeah, well, I grew.
Oh, yeah. I should have recognized him. It's like looking at your old man 20 years ago. Well, what can I do for you?
I need a favor.
Hey, name it. You want a loan? You want a job? Anything you want.
I'd like to ask you some questions about my dad.
Listen, your dad was my best friend. I mean, I'd do anything for him. That goes for you, too.
Do you know a guy named Victor Ross?
I guess everybody around here has heard about Victor Ross.
What about a guy named Frank Harmon?
Well, everybody's heard about him, but nobody talks about him.
Listen, I know Frank Harmon was murdered, and I think my dad was involved.
Look, the past is the past. And sometimes it's best to keep it that way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I opened my dad's file, right? I saw a picture of Victor Ross inside. There's got to be a connection. I mean, you said you'd help me, right?
I am helping you. Stay out of this.
I can't. Until I find out what happened to my father after he disappeared.
Look, I don't know what happened, okay? But I can tell you this. Victor Ross disappeared the same time your father did.
Why didn't you tell me, Mom?
I never knew the whole story.
You knew enough. Ma, I had to find out from a police file that my father was in the mob.
Damn it, Dennis. I tried to do what was best for you.
Then why didn't you just tell me the truth?
I was afraid of what you'd do with your life if you knew. Your father always took the easy way out. I didn't want that for you.
Thank you, Mom, for having so much faith in me.
I did have faith in you, Dennis. You were always on the right side of things, ever since you were a kid. I just didn't want anything to spoil that.
You should have told us, Mom. You just should have told us, that's all.
Dennis!
Dennis?
Dad. So all you gotta say after 14 years? What are you doing here, huh? What the hell do you want? Nothing.
I don't believe you.
Believe whatever you want, son. Just let him go. Looking real good.
Nice try. I know all about you. Victor Ross. The Harlem murder.
No, you don't. You stay out of that. I spent the last 14 years of my life protecting you. I'm not gonna see you hurt now.
Saved it. And I know Victor Ross. I know it.
I've been in a witness protection program for 14 years.
I can understand you being angry with me being gone, but was that really necessary?
I don't know. Was it necessary for Mom to have the front of her house blown in?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about someone using her house as target practice.
That was a warning from Victor Ross.
What are you talking about?
When your mother and I were still married, we had a lot of bills. I got a loan from Victor Ross. I got jammed up. I couldn't pay him back. He asked me to do him a favor. It was paperwork at the plant, so I did it. It was nothing. One thing led to another. Then one day I woke up, I realized, these guys, they own you. You can't say no to them.
I can't believe the FBI would put you in the program for that.
I saw Victor Ross kill Frank Horman.
You weren't involved with the murder.
No. But I was an eyewitness. Feds were pressuring me to testify when Ross found out. He jumped bail and fled the country.
Well, if he left, then why did you keep on hiding?
Because before he left, he made sure I got a message. He said unless I disappeared permanently, he'd punish me and my family. Me and your mother were divorced a couple of years. Feds promised to relocate me, give me a new identity. See, I knew that sooner or later Ross would come after you. So I did what I had to do. I joined the program.
Why didn't you just tell us?
It doesn't work that way, Dennis.
So Ross was extradited from South America.
And I'm scheduled to testify in 2 days before a grand jury. Listen, I just want to set the record straight with you and your mother in case anything happens to me. Huh?
Dad, I can't believe the feds wouldn't let you go to do that.
There's some other guys I have to talk to also.
Who?
Some union guys. They did things I don't think they even knew they did. You know, they got families, children. I'd like to warn them before their lives get turned upside down.
Well, that's very noble.
I'm doing the best I can, Dennis, you know. I need you to set up a meeting between me and Joe DeMarcus. Joe will talk to the other guys. You help me?
Why should I?
I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you just think about it? I'll call you. Hey, you watch yourself.
Well, at least it's starting to make some sense.
Yeah, if you believe him.
Do you?
I don't know.
Do you want to believe him?
I don't see the guy for 14 years. He shows up, I don't even recognize him. As far as I'm concerned, there's no difference between him and any guy on the street.
Oh, yes, there is. He's your father.
I'll do it.
More questions, huh?
Only one. It's from my father.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he wants to meet you today.
Nick's back?
Yeah.
I don't want you to come in. Hey, Joe.
God, you scared me.
I'm a little scared myself. You're running the whole place now, huh?
Yeah, more like it's running me.
I always said you get the top job. It's good. People get what they deserve.
Yeah, a lot of people think they know what you deserve, Nick, and they need a promotion. You're taking some risk coming back here into town.
I know, Joe, I know. Feds got me set up to testify against Ross.
Are you crazy? You testify, you know what it'll do to you. Your family.
I know, Joe. That's why I'm here. I want you to get in touch with Ross for me. Tell him I want to make a deal.
Deal.
You tell him that I won't testify. I'll lie on the stand. But you tell him that I want assurances that no one hurts me or my family.
Drag it down! I'm hit! I didn't set you up, Vic, I swear! You know the way out of here?
Now I know what I've been missing all these years, huh?
Has your ex-husband tried to contact you in the last 12 hours?
No. Look, I told you I would
And
call.
what about your son?
Dennis? Why?
Has your son tried to contact you?
Not since yesterday. Why?
Can I come inside? Your ex-husband tried to set up a meeting with the mob this evening. We think your son helped him do it.
I can't believe that.
I'm not asking you to believe anything, Mrs. Booker. I'm telling you what happened. Look, I know this must be very hard for you to comprehend.
No, I really don't think you do.
If it's any consolation, I believe your son was probably coerced by his father. He got out of it this time. Next time, he'll be an accessory.
To what?
To whatever Nick Booker gets him into.
Dennis,
You lied to me. I trusted you, you lied to me.
all I was trying to do...
Oh, come on, you were gonna run away again. You were never gonna testify. I should have never listened to Mom.
Talk to your mother about this?
You leave her out of this. You go near her, even talk to her, I'll swear I'll kill you.
What do you want me to do?
Call O'Haver. Turn yourself in.
Didn't you see what just happened?
You do what you gotta do, and I'll do what I gotta do. What time is it?
What are you worried about? The feds are always on time. Can't wait to get rid of me, huh?
Thanks for the donuts.
There's one left.
I only eat jelly.
It is jelly.
That's O'Haver. I'll go check him out.
Wait.
What?
I want to thank you
For what?
for saving my life last night.
You owe me one. Nice place you picked.
You know as well as I do, it's safer here than in front of the courthouse.
How did they find us?
Ross must have men watching O'Haver.
Now what do we do?
Nothing's changed. You still gonna testify tomorrow.
What do we do today?
I guess it's just you and me. The question is, where do we go now?
I got an idea. Hold on.
Hey, how'd you know what I like to drink?
Take it easy, that's mine. I ordered for you.
Thanks.
Let me know if you need anything else.
You got any cash?
No. Spent it all in the hotel room. Good shopping.
Oh, that's good. Ordering food without any money? That's a great way to make sure no one notices you. You got any more good ideas?
Yeah. Shoot a game of pool. Nice shot.
Thanks.
Who taught you how to shoot pool?
Remember Billy Moore, a friend of mine who used to live down the block?
That short little fat kid?
Yeah. His dad taught me.
No kidding. Could have done a better job.
Well, we could always try bowling. Peter Goldman's dad taught me how to do that. Or we could try hockey. Scott Nichols' big brother taught me that. I haven't heard you complain about my driving. I guess we have Reggie Mitchell's dad to thank for that, huh, Dad?
Don't you think I miss doing those things with you?
I wouldn't know.
Well, I did, Dennis. You think I wanted things to work out the way they did? You think I want to spend Christmas, my birthday, your birthday alone, that that's what I wanted to do with my life?
I think you get what you ask for. That's what I think.
Maybe I did ask for it. Still doesn't mean I wanted it.
Let me ask you a question. You're so bad at pool because you're pretty bad. Why'd you ask me to play?
Hey, you two wouldn't be interested in a little game with me and my brother, would you?
Sure.
Good.
Want to play for a few bucks?
Yeah, sounds good to me, pal.
Rack 'em up. Five-ball corner pocket. Six-ball corner pocket. Seven-ball corner pocket. Eight-ball corner. Nine-ball. Keep the change.
Thanks.
That's why I wanted to shoot some pool, kid.
Well, just 20.
20?
20.
Go ahead.
Thanks. Thanks. You ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, I guess. You'll explain things to your mother, won't you?
I'll try.
I mean, your mother, we used to meet once or twice a week. Go to this little restaurant called Antonio's.
Antonio's? I take my dates there sometimes.
She was so young, your mother. She used to have to sneak out of the house to meet me there. We would sit by this fireplace and talk, you know? Talk for hours. out the way things were gonna be one day. I never figured things would turn out the way they did.
Dad.
Yeah.
How come you haven't asked about me?
What do you mean?
I mean, we spent the whole day together, and not once have you asked about what my life's been like.
Well, for one thing, I didn't know whether you thought it was any of my business. For another thing, I probably know more about you than you think.
What are you talking about?
Still a Steelers fan?
How'd you know I like football?
You know, just because someone else's father taught you everything doesn't mean I didn't know what you were learning, what was going on.
What do you mean?
I kept track of you, son. I knew about that pond you used to go to in the winter to skate when you cut school.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew about your first car. I knew when you decided to be a cop. And when you decided to quit.
How did you know?
The same way I knew that Rocky Blyer and Franco Harris were your favorite football players.
The tickets. Wait a second. The tickets.
Yeah, well, whenever the Steelers came into town, I'd send you a pair of tickets. Figured you'd have a good time.
I always thought it was a computer error or something like that.
You used them, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I used them. Yeah, I did.
Good.
Dad, how come you didn't let me know? You know? I mean, give me a sign. Tell me that you're out there.
Would it really have made any difference?
Yeah, it would.
Well, maybe I was wrong about that. Maybe I've been wrong about a lot of things in my life. You did a real good job with the kids, Joyce. I mean, you made Dennis into the kind of man I should have been. Do you know he wouldn't let me see you? Yeah. I had to sneak out of the hotel room this morning, come over here. Sounds like the old days, huh?
It sounds like Dennis.
I'm real glad that we did this. You don't know how many times I had to stop myself from calling you.
Now I know why you couldn't.
Now we both know. Need a ride?
Mr. Booker, if you'll come with me, please.
You gonna be in there?
Wouldn't miss it. So, did you and Dad talk about anything else at Antonio's besides me and Kathy?
Like what?
Like old times, stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff like that.
It's good to have him back, isn't it?
He's not exactly back, Dennis. I'm just glad to know that he's alive and that everyone was wrong about him.
You never doubted him, did you?
Well, maybe a little. When O'Haver told me that Nick used you to set up a meeting with the mob, I didn't know what to think.
Oh, Haver, when was that?
He came by again, very late, night before last.
And he knew about the meeting at the packing plant.
He said he was worried about what Nick was getting you into and that he had to find you right away.
Was he alone?
Yes.
Now, the only way he could have known about the meeting was if he was there. Listen, Mom, I think O'Haver's setting up Dad. Find the DA, I'll meet you in the holding cell, all right?
How are you gonna protect me without that?
It's the rules. You always gotta play by the rules. You're scheduled to be called at 2 o'clock.
I gotta wait in here till then, huh? Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, right there! Get out of my way, he's gonna kill my father.
This is from Ross.
You okay? Huh?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name for the record, please.
Nicholas Booker.
Mr. Booker, you recognize Victor Ross in this courtroom?
Yes, I do. He's sitting right over there.
And when was the last time that you saw Mr. Ross?
The night that he murdered Frank Horman.
Mr. Ross! Mr. Ross! Would you like to make a statement, Mr. Ross?
How do you feel about your chances now that Mr. Booker's testified?
A statement, Mr. Ross!
You're like now that you testified against Victor Ross.
The only way I'll ever be safe is when I'm dead.
Do you plan to go back to the witness protection program, Mr. Booker? Mr. Booker! Mr. Booker!
So, I thought I'd cook a special dinner tonight. You know, sort of...
Oh, honey, I'd love that. I really would. But I shouldn't. Joe and I, we've got to meet with the union. Tell you what. Why don't you meet me at Antonio's Sunday night, 12:30?
Sure you'll be there?
I promise. Thank you, son. I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh,
How's the arm?
It's okay. You'll be fine.
That was really something what you did for me the other night.
That was easy. What you did back there in the courtroom, that was something.
The only way I could get my life back, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get some cigarettes. You want anything?
Nah, I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Take that, Mom.
Dennis, I don't know if this was such a good idea.
Dad wanted you to come.
I know, but this place has so many memories for me.
That's probably why he picked it.
No. I just got used to him being back.
Mom.
I know I shouldn't feel this now that he's gone. But I'm angry. I'm angry that he left without saying goodbye again.
Mom, don't. Hey, look behind you.
How?
Joe DeMarcus told me Ross ordered the hit. Who worked it out with the feds. He wanted to come here and see you himself, but they didn't think it was safe. Mom, they're taking care of him. I guess he just wanted to say goodbye. I love you.